You may not like their music. You may think their music could be improved by quite a bit, but they got that branding and that marketing locked in. Here's a little tip of the day to how to get in that room and how do you work with those artists. Let's go. You want to work with people that got their branding and their marketing in place. Plain and simple. A good business is going to be a business that spends their money on marketing, sales, branding. They're established, they're creating, they're consistent. Doesn't necessarily mean they have the best product. Let me give you a great example. McDonald's. We good? Franzia wine. Boxed wine. Yeah, the wine in the box. These are the biggest companies in their areas. So McDonald's, biggest restaurant in the world. Franzia wine, biggest wine company. I mean, they're probably in the top 3. I don't know if they're the biggest, but my whole point is that those are not the best products, right? There's a restaurant down on 3rd here in Los Angeles that is way better than McDonald's. I mean, shit, I can go over to, Taco Bell. I think it's probably better than McDonald's, but you guys battle it out in the comments about that one. But here's the point. These companies spend their money on branding. They have new commercials all the time. They got established brands. They got marketing going all the time. They're marketing. And before you start going, oh, dude, I watched The Founder, bro. McDonald's is actually a real estate company. Shut the fuck up. That's not the point. Unless you want to drop that stupid comment here because you're not paying attention. That's cool too. But my point is that you got all these artists out there and they're independent. They may have management. They may have, some great music. They may have really, really good music, but it doesn't mean that they're going to go anywhere with their music career. They could be in it for a year, 2 years. They can never make a dime off their music, which means if you go into business with them and you take a split on that back end, 50-50, bro, you become their producer, their composer, you take on their project, etc., there could be no money for you ever, even if they're incredible. So what you want to really look out for, especially when you're first starting out as a producer and composer, is look for people that are establishing their brand. They understand business first. Of course, you don't want to be working in the music industry and working with artists and people that you don't like at all. Like you're like, oh God, I can't even stand their music, right? That's one thing. But I'm saying if you could hear like there's room for improvement with how they sing or rap or their songs or whatever, but their brand and like what they're doing, their photo shoots and like their imagery and their music videos and the marketing dollars they're putting into their Facebook ad spend and playlists, and they got great connections and management, you should absolutely make records with those people and take that split on the back end. Take a small fee up front for your time. Again, you got to cover your overhead and your expenses, but you should be investing with those kind of artists. Those are the artists to look out for. So I hope you guys got a lot out of this. Go find those people that are really highly invested in the business. They're trying to build a business. They're not trying to be cool. They're not trying to get likes on Instagram. They're not trying to, make sure that everyone thinks that they're lit, and going broke in the meantime by buying Gucci shoes, right? I'm talking about the artists that are investing in their company, and they will continue to, which means they'll continue to build and grow over time, which means every single split you get on, every single project you work on with them is going to grow over time as well. And that's a guarantee. All right. If you love this tip of the day, share this with someone, comment, you know what to do. Show some love.